Hello, so today I'll be talking to you about two new things. First, we're going to go through the settings changes to SpaceTime profile. It's been updated and there's a new feature and a brand new indicator, which I'm excited to show everyone. The new settings changes is playing out exactly as I expected it to, and I've tweeted this actually like I think a week or two ago. And I'm going to show you exactly what I mean. But the new settings changes, you can find them here, and that's the ability to enable naked value areas is on by default, and I'll show you a good reason why it's on by default. But you can also now disable the developing value area line. So if I show you that now, you'll see this one disappear. For some people, they find that annoying when they're starting a new day. It can be kind of annoying because the day hasn't formed yet, but after the day started to form, you can enable it again. I personally like to have this on at all times. But naked value area lines, this is exactly what I'm trying to show you with the new update. If you see these lines, they've gone ahead and extend, and you see that these are untapped areas of value area. Now, why is this important? Well, you can actually see why it can be important. This value area line is from however many weeks ago. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about 6 weeks ago. This naked value area low has finally been tapped, and you can see there's been some responsive buying that occurred. When you trade below a value area line or trade at a previous value area that's been untapped, you can expect some responsiveness from buyers and sellers. So that's the reason I released this. I actually tweeted about it. So I provided my bare thesis on Twitter publicly, and it started to play out, and that's great. And then when we came up to the asteroids belt 4 hour, I tweeted this yesterday before the price action of it dumping, and you could see that happen. But a week or two ago, I mentioned the area that I'd be interested in to catch a bid, at least for a little bit, would be this naked value area low. The naked value area low had not even been coded yet, but I acknowledged that this was naked and I drew it manually on my charts. Now you can enable it and it's programmatically done for you. So you no longer have to worry about that, and we have naked value areas. How beautiful is that, right? Something I tweeted a week ago. I decided the feature was necessary. I created the feature, and now you guys can all use it, and you will have to be like me and do it manually. You can do it automatically. Incredible stuff. So that's the main space-time profile features change, that the naked value areas and showing the developing value area lines. The other change to space-time profile was that it's been optimized to work better. So previously there was some optimization issues. It's still not perfectly optimized. I like to optimize my code a lot, but I did what I could in the meantime, and it's definitely a lot more consistent. There was some things that needed to be fixed, and I fixed them. They work better. Everything's perfect. So this is the new value, new update for Space-Time Profile, and you can acknowledge here that this says version 27. This is to keep track and make it easier for you to know if you've got the latest version. I'm gonna start versioning all of my updates, so this is version 27, and then as the next version comes out, you'll be like, oh shit, Spaceman's got 28. I'm on 27. Let me update my indicator. That would be very useful. So what's the other indicator? This is going to be incredible, and it's absolutely one of my favorite things. Let's quickly go on the 4 hour, so we've got like a little bit of a bigger picture. Now if you come here, you will see the newest indicator is an interactive indicator, which is going to let you highlight two areas wherever you want and draw out composites on the fly. You can draw composites on space-time profiles, but it's a little bit finicky. With this one, just as soon as you enable it, you're looking for composites, and look at that, we've got a composite. And why was this pretty useful? Well, actually, if you go back around to this swing high, right, there was an interesting point that I mentioned on TED Talk Macros stream, and let's go back a little bit. Let me see if I even need to, but we'll do it anyway. You can see this range forming, and you could have played this with Asteroids Belt, you could have played it with Space-Time Profiles, you could have played it with a weekly. I showed this on TED Talk Macros stream. Maybe I should cover it here. Maybe you guys would like that. I will cover it, but I'll go over my thesis first. With the use of the composite, you would have been able to catch longs on the value area high bounce, the naked value area high, because I've coded that in here. This works slightly differently, so the auto tick size actually works very differently to the other one. So there was quite a few code changes done, but let's put on 100 to get as much data as possible. And on the naked value area high, you can see that we provided a bounce. On the retest of that level, although it's no longer naked, there is still some understanding that strength can be found, even though it's been tested once, maybe on the second test even, that we actually got another bounce. And on the breakdown, you can see trend really shifted. Now on Asteroids Belt, I tweeted how this was resistance, and then you could see how we finally broke into this line and we really started to fade away from it, right? Composites are really useful for overlapping value areas, and you can build out a bigger picture. And I'll show you that now, actually. This is something I showed in TED Talk Master Stream. So let's see if it comes up. So here, you can see, so I'll load up Asteroids Belt in a bit. Showed similar things. Obviously, they're not the same, but it's just good to have these confluences. You can see how this area, this general area for the composite was the range, right, for the value area. Well, if you look at these overlapping value areas, you can see that in the same general area, the only difference is the composite gives you that greater, bigger picture for you to work with. So it's something I just wanted to release. I think it's very useful to have something that can be done on the fly. The beauty of it is, of course, you can just load up another one and build multiple composites on the fly. Like look how incredible that is. I'm just Ctrl-C, Ctrl-V. You can obviously load it from the indicator tab menu. You could just go ahead, create as many composites as you want, and boom, now you've got multiple composites that you could just load up on the fly. How incredible is that? Just doing this as an example, by the way. I'm not saying this is how you should build composites. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. This was a very quick video update. I just wanted to show you guys how useful this composite stuff is and the new value area system. I'm sorry this video is a little bit shorter. I've been quite busy. I was sick yesterday. But yeah, we're back. We're going to do some cool things, and I hope you guys think this is one of them. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.